One. Let's go. Here we go, baby. Week 2 in the books. Music's playing. We're ready to go. And welcome into Snap Count Society. It is your host, The Buff. Week 2 is in the books. Waivers have run tonight, and we're looking ahead to week 3. We've got a very familiar face from previous episodes. We've got Benni in one of the chairs tonight. Benni, how are you, my boy?
Baby. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah?
I'm good. Thanks for having me back.
Nah, it's all good, man. You didn't scare us off on that first occasion.
Lovely.
Good to see you're still in the closet.
I'm still in here, man. I'm still in. I'll get out one day.
Surely you had a day, man. You had a wedding. Surely I was like, surely he's out of the closet tonight, man.
Not yet, man.
Not yet.
We'll stay in here for a little bit.
We'll see how the honeymoon goes, eh? And then we've got another very special guest here tonight. And obviously, we're missing Stevie. He's away with work, working like a dog. That man, working too hard. Tommy boy, the GOAT. He's been slain by the flu at the moment, but we got the GOATSLAYER.
I'm here. It was an absolute pleasure. It was an absolute pleasure taking him out in the final. Something that I probably won't forget. he had the dream team, the Jennies as he called them, but culture, tactics, just work ethic, got the job done.
Didn't have a couple of your Greek cousins over there, man. Just whacking a few of these boys, cousins, or what?
Yeah. No, it's good to be here. Let's not make this a weekly thing with GOAT and that. I didn't sign up to be on a podcast.
Hey boys, it's just good to have some fresh faces, some fresh voices for the listeners, and getting to know our little community as we branch out and become what is now becoming a bigger community. I just hope that after he ran his mouth a little bit this week in the Snap Count Society Listener League, that your cousin's ass isn't too sore after I got the.
Gosh.
He was telling me how he was going to come for me.
Belt to ass.
I got you, man. I took belt to ass on you, boy. And
you don't come for the buff like that. That's lessons learned. Lessons learned.
You don't. And now the buff's sitting 2-0. He's sitting pretty, and yeah. He got chirpy, man. He said live and die by the chirp, and I respect that. But you definitely died by the chirp there, my man. Without any further ado, we're going to get stuck into our program tonight. We've got Stonks Exchange.
Get it.
We've got some waiver wire recap, which, look, to be honest, wasn't a sexy week on the waiver wire. And
no.
And we'll just look ahead to the matchups this week, and we'll go and fire them away round by round, and we'll alternate between the GOATSLAYER. We'll go alternate between Sim and Benni. But I think we'll start with the Stonks Exchange. Basically, yeah, we're looking at, who's rising after week 2 and who's falling. I don't know. Maybe we'll kick it off with the newcomer. We'll kick it off with Simon, the GOATSLAYER.
All right.
Who's rising? Who's rising on your board?
Yeah, I've been pumped about this because mine's a team. Mine's the Colts. The Colts, Indiana Jones.
Get this man off the pod now. Get him off the pod, mate. Just get him off.
The whole offense. Jonathan Taylor is a freak. He's back. He's got the best O-line in football right in front of him. And then you got Daniel Jones, who reads defenses for fun. He can just pick anyone. And then Tyler Warren, he has changed that whole team, that whole offense. For me, I would say mostly Tyler Warren and Daniel Jones, and obviously out of those guys, because JT was always regarded as pretty good.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'd say those guys, but I'm just pumped about the Colts. They said it was just Miami, and now it's just Denver. You know what I mean? So no, we're just going to next week.
Got lucky.
We're going to next week for us.
Got very lucky.
Yeah.
It was a big win. It was a big win by the Colts, boys. That's for sure. Benni, throwing over to you. Who's your biggest riser this week in terms of Stonks up?
For me, probably at the moment, I've got 2. I know last time I was here, I mentioned Troy Franklin.
You did.
I did.
Good player.
So yeah, he's been good the last couple of weeks, or last 2 weeks, especially this week past. He had 9 targets.
He did.
8 catches, 89 yards and a tutty.
Yep.
So in that role for his mate from Oregon, Bo Nix, they're getting that connection back. So that was good to see this week. And the other one is Cam Scatterbo for me as well.
Yeah.
Is that how you say his name?
Cancel Scatterbo,
Scatterbo, I reckon.
Scatterbo.
His snap percentage went up from week 1. Week 1 was 12%. Week 2, 2%. So it's a big jump. And then he just saw a massive increase in touches as well. So here's another one. There's a few others as well. I'll quickly mention Quinshon Judkins. He looked good in his first outing. Jake Ferguson as well had 12 touches.
He did.
As a tight end.
Could be back, man. He could be back.
And then obviously the old man, Keenan Allen. He's still getting it done, isn't he? So
he's an artist, man.
Red zone target.
He's an artist.
They've got wide receiver 7 and 11, the Chargers.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Actually, yeah. And then and if you had said you got wide receiver 7 and 11, but neither of them are lad. You'd think it would be Lad, right?
Yeah.
Lad's sitting at wide receiver 37 right now. You know he's going to be charging up that board at some points.
He's still getting his targets, but I think it's just the touchdowns that are going to Quinton Johnston and Keenan. Pretty much what's propping up their scores a bit much. So
big time.
The positive thing is Herbie, obviously, the bloke that's not here tonight, said he probably wasn't in the top 20, but you can see
he's outrageous.
you can see Herbie. He's definitely helping his wide receivers and he's feeding them. Yeah, like moving forward, I think you can play all three of them each and every week probably at the moment.
Big time.
Whether it's WR1 or WR2.
Yeah.
I really wish you guys didn't say that stuff about Herbert, because now we're reminding every week.
Every bloody week
by our brother Doug. So that's getting annoying. But what do you do? You guys said it, so you have to cop it.
Correct. My
100%.
biggest riser though, sorry, buff man, before we keep moving, is probably Wandale or Robinson.
That's who I had. That's who I was like going to make sure that we didn't leave this segment in terms of stocks up.
He had 8 targets week 1, 10 targets week 2, and playing in that slot role. He's looking nice for us.
He was a last round pickup.
Correct.
You would pick him up in the last.
Correct. His target share's at 30.8 at the moment, I think, last week. So he's another one you can probably play at the moment and be confident about.
His roster percentage in redraft leagues, just like your stock standard redraft leagues, and I don't know how accurate this one is right now. I'm looking at Sleeper, is sitting around 30%. So in terms of waiver wire pickups, he's probably in your stock standard 1 QB redraft leagues. If you're still out there on waivers, probably that's the guy you probably wanted to have gone and got, because it wasn't a great week on waivers. It was pretty yuck, but
there's
Franklin was probably the pick of it, and we'll get to that in terms of getting to that later. But Wandale was probably the number one guy I wanted to raise. I think last week the GOAT, if I believe I'm correct, when we did the waiver wire episode, Juwan Johnson was a name he flagged, and he's sitting there at tight end 2 at the moment, I believe. And he just obviously went off again, and it's just because the Saints are shit. They're terrible, and their quarterback can't go down the field, so they're just going to keep throwing it. Like, he's an athletic big dude. He's going to make plays. Did you have anyone else that you wanted to raise for Stonks Up, Sim, before I sort of throw out a couple last names?
Yeah, probably Rome as well. He's like that week he had last week. The problem with him, obviously, everyone was saying they've got heaps of mouths to feed and all that, but huge game from him. So I just thought, where you got him in a draft, you're laughing now having him.
100%.
For sure.
And I think you're looking at guys like in around that range. You probably got him a little bit earlier in drafts, would be Zay Flowers. And then it's good to see Sun God get back and really just dominate that game on the weekend.
Yeah, he looked very good.
The last stonk up I had was a guy that, he stonks up after week 1, but I think it rose again on the weekend, and that's the match winner. And I actually benched him in a league for TJ Hawkinson, Tucker Craft.
TJ Hawkinson.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll talk about TJ in a second.
I had Tucker looks good. He was.
That offense
and
at
with
the moment
Jaden,
with Jordan.
Craft cheese, man.
Rolling.
Yeah, he's
and Jaden Reed going down.
He's cheesing right now. He's ready to go. He's all over it. So that's the Stonks up. Stonks down. Going downtown.
Oh, this
Who
one.
wants to start?
I'll kick us off. I've got a few here, but I'll probably pick out probably two big ones for me. The Caleb Johnson. I don't know. He's probably got it on. You probably got him on your list. Look, especially if you've taken him. He was going in the first round for a rookie draft, and unfortunately, he's not really like Warren's. Obviously, the bell cow. Let's call him the bell cow.
And he just got extended for massive running back money. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just really someone you probably in redraft leagues you could probably drop. I reckon at the moment.
Yeah, it's one of those ones like where you took him. Like I even took him in a couple of leagues in around the 6th, 7th because you're desperate for a running back, and I think like you're really hesitant to drop someone, but I wouldn't judge anyone for it right now because he's.
I don't think you would.
Tomlin's just come out and said he's not even returning kicks this week.
Nah,
he's off the field.
He's on the bench.
He's not going to be on the field. He's not going to be on the field. So I wouldn't judge anyone for dropping him, but it's just really hard to sort of justify when you spend that kind of capital on someone. Hey,
correct. And Tomlin's hard nosed as he is. You kind of get one or two shots, and you're kind of in the doghouse. Really, the other one is JJ McCarthy. Obviously, the injury. I don't know how true that is. If you look in the Twitter sphere, there's clips going around him moving mobile around, and then they're saying he was injured after, which I don't know how true that is, to be honest. So yeah, same thing. He's one that you bench in probably Dynasty at the moment, and then in redraft leagues, if you got another QB in single one QB leagues, you could probably drop him at the moment.
Yeah, you drop him. You know, you're not wasting a bench spot with 2 QBs and a 1 QB redraft.
Yeah, and the big one for me is
I do.
The big one, and we keep talking about tight ends. You can mention Mark Andrews, but the big one probably is Evan Ingram for me at the moment. Because you're drafting Evan Ingram as probably your tight end one in a lot of leagues, right? And he's just his snap percentage is just not great. He's just playing 37.8% of offensive snaps at the moment, which is not great at all. So he's another one. Stonks down.
He's not touching the field nearly enough. GOATSLAYER.
Mine hurts a bit because he was my skip and I had to strip him of captaincy after I saw him reading another book on the bench.
Again.
Probably Arthur Juan Brown. I'll have to unfortunately say Stonks down, but it's fair enough. I think it's mostly not obviously the player himself. It's mostly how the offense is running. Like they're just too good at running the ball. Like stop running the ball, please, for fantasy players. They're just winning. And so until they keep winning, what would they change? You know what I mean? So for me, he got 8 targets on the weekend, but like they're just short slants. There's nothing special to them. So yeah, for me, him. And then this one hurts because I love my brother Steve. You know, I love Stevie, but Bengals offense without Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
For me, again, it's a player I own, so I'm a bit worried about him. But his stonks are down as Chase Brown because he wasn't doing much with Burrow, and he's been very inefficient this year on the ground. The only thing that's going to save him is maybe pass catching, but again, they're going to be trailing a lot, in my opinion, over the course of the next 3 months. So he could be the one that. The pass catchers, I'm not sure because again, I'm not an expert, so I don't want to get into it. But I'm pretty sure Jamar, obviously his fantasy score went down once Jake Browning came in. But that's obvious, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to happen. I think they're going to get enough targets even with Browning in there. I actually just saw a really interesting Instagram, a little clip it.
They're going to simplify the offense.
Yeah, there's that. But there was also one that when they're in high school, Jake Browning was actually rated 216 spots higher than Joe Burrow in the high school player rankings.
Yeah, right.
It shows like he definitely had some pedigree like when you're younger, but it just shows like it's just the ceiling. The ceiling plays like those weeks, and I was trawling through some numbers and looking back through some of the biggest individual scores, and like that week where Jamar hit 55, you're not going to get like a match-winning week like that.
You're not getting
from
that.
Jamar. Like, you might get a very good week. He might get a lot of catches, might get a lot of yards and make some plays, because I think that's the big thing, is they just need to get him the ball in space, and hopefully he can make something happen, because we know what kind of player he is.
Yeah, he's
But
the best in my opinion.
I think you're right about the Chase Brown one, though. Like, his work's now going to primarily come, and his burst play is going to come from receiving, because they're going to be able to stack the box now. You have to.
That's right.
When Joe Burrow's under center, you got to respect him. Whereas when you got Jake Brown, you can afford to take some risks, and there'll be some defenses that are schemed up just to there'll be definitely some disguised blitzes, and they'll sort of play tricks on his head, And so I think that they might try to establish a bit more of the running game, but it's going to be harder too, because you've got that stack box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and how many times are they going to be at the 5-yard line? How many times can you run one in? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's worried about that.
Couple of guys I had for Stonks down. The obvious one was Mark Andrews. I'm sitting him, and you know what? Probably if he has another stinky week, he's almost constituting a drop at some point.
In a redraft league.
In a redraft league, not in a dynasty, not a dynasty.
Yeah.
Like, if you're sitting there and you only got 5 or 6 bench spots, I'm not doing it yet. But if he has another couple bad weeks, like, I've picked up other tight ends in some leagues, and I've got him sitting there on the bench, and you don't want to be holding it. When there's other guys out there that potentially could come, that there's some juicy waiver wire wide receivers or running backs next couple of weeks. We'll see what happens with injuries, but he just looks a shadow of himself. Nico Collins started like a house on fire on the weekend and then just disappeared. So that's another one I had. Drake London. Don't know what's going on there. Like, obviously they're just running the ball. It's like similar to the
that's
Eagles.
what happened what happened against Minnesota. They just ran. It was
They're
just a running fest. One of the worst games I've ever watched.
It was absolute pus, and I think that wasn't great watching that game. Wasn't great.
I was trying to sell unbleached toilet paper, and you got these guys running. I'm like, what are you doing? Throw the ball
straight up and down. Got to wipe them.
Got to plug it in.
The two that I've got the last couple, Stephon Diggs, just not about it. Stephon Diggs just is a shadow of himself. I know he's come back from injury, but Stonks look way down after the first 2 weeks.
That's the thing. That's the thing we got to look into for future drafts. Is like they don't come back from ACLs well. No, it's just a fact. It's just that doesn't mean he's a bad player. It's
particularly
just
at his age. And the last one I have, and this is an elite player, and it'll be interesting to see what happens this week with Wency throwing the ball. What's going to happen with JJ? That was he didn't look QB proof. Like, we talk about, like, Garrett Wilson is like QB proof in like New York, and like is able, the last couple of years has had decent years despite QB play. Like, McCarthy was just yuck, and
I'm trying my best to back him.
Yeah,
trying my best to back him.
You can't jump off Jefferson, but he's not the player like he has been the last couple of years because of quarterback play. So it'll be really interesting to see what happens with Wentz under center. Really interesting.
I had an honorable mention, and I don't know if this is an overreaction. Obviously, 2 weeks in, very important not to overreact. But what do is overreact? Is Genty or Jonty, whatever his name is.
I just love it. Jonty.
Yeah, it's the O line. They're just no good. So and then just watching him on the weekend. Rookie RBs, Stonks down, except for Bashal. Shout out to
Tutankhamun.
Bashal's been pretty decent, but the rest of the rookie RBs, Scatterboot 2's been good, but the rest of them, like the top ones that you're drafting, for example, you're drafting Amarian Hampton before JSN in startups, some of them in redrafts. Yeah. And now you're looking at that like, what do I do? That? And because you're thinking they're going to be a run-first offense. Yeah. Next thing you know, they're throwing the ball like crazies.
Big time.
We know nothing.
Henderson, another one that you probably I know I took early fourth or something.
I thought he was the second coming of Price.
Yeah, and then Ramondre's just
can't say that
at the moment.
You can say that, man. It's okay. It's okay. It probably segues pretty well then into our like waiver wire time's already been. It's just processed, but guys we're targeting, and if there's people out there on free agency still, guys that we can go after. Was there a particular player or two that you were targeting this week, gents?
I took Indiana Jones in our dynasty league because
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I saw that. Let's go.
Daniel Jones, Indiana Jones.
Because you believe.
Just because, yeah, he's been good the first 2 weeks, to be honest, and their offense is humming. They haven't punted the ball yet, have they? I don't think. Like that's so. So I've got Justin Fields in that league, and then CJ Stroud, and who knows with CJ at the moment. They're 0-2. So I took a punt on Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Keep him there if Justin Fields doesn't play. Another one I've picked up in a few other leagues is Zach Ertz.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Especially we keep talking about tight. It feels like it's a whole tight end segment at the moment.
Tight end 3 or tight end 4 at the moment? I think he is.
So, but we talk about those plug and play tight ends. He's the prime plug and play tight end at the moment, and they're just loving him around that red zone area. It's just feasting. So
yeah, like Jaden Daniels just safety blanket. All right, we're gonna throw it. Ertz is there. Take it.
He's just finding the soft spots in the D, man. He's a wily vet. Like that's what you need.
My last one was it's just a punt, to be honest, which is Chris Rodriguez, because of obviously Eckler's gone down. Who knows? After Bill take take the full load? Probably does.
I'm a believer.
He doesn't. Who is it? McNichols, Rodriguez? Who knows? That's really it. And then obviously we talked about Troy Franklin and stuff earlier on, and Browning if you had to in a Superflex league as well. So
yeah, even Wentz in the Superflex league if you're desperate.
That seriously, if he feeds JJ the ball, like you just don't know what could happen. He could run up a really big score just based off bloody screenplays and slants because you just need JJ to break a couple tackles and he's gone. So I don't mind that shit. Like, that's all right.
Yeah, with Wentz, it's because he's playing as well Cincy this weekend. You know, I don't know, but he's like that. He's the son that I just don't like, but he just has my last name, so you just gotta love him. You just gotta love him.
Some other guys I saw on waivers that I went for, I either was successful or didn't. I wasn't going massively hard for him. I saw Scatterbo in a couple of leagues, which was which was nice to target. So, made sure I went and got him. The other one that the sort of segued was you just spoke about Travion Henderson. Ramondre Stevenson was out there on a few waiver wires, and I think
which is crazy. He was just crazy. He's a starting running back.
I think that after week 1, people just got impatient, dropped him. So if you're in a league and you see Ramondre Stevenson out there, because worst case scenario, even if Travion's getting snaps, Stevenson's still going to get some work. So go out, get him, put him on your roster. Even if you don't start him, you can have him on the bench just in case Henderson gets hurt. And then he's not going to do too much this week against the Steelers, but we look shit out.
And we'll talk about the Steelers after. I've got something on them. With no, I don't. But with Travion, I did hear or read somewhere that he was really bad in the pass pro on the weekend. That's why he wasn't playing. That's why he didn't play much.
Which is weird because he was massive for pass pro in college. Like coming out of college, holding calls is like was his thing, pass pro.
Yeah.
So weird. Same as
again because he's a rookie. He's a rookie.
Yeah, Ashton was horrible on the weekend in pass pro as well. If you saw those clips out there as well, like
he just ignored him, didn't he?
He just ignored him.
Got lit up. Just pass.
One as well we didn't touch on was Blake Corum was pretty decent as well. He had a pretty nice match on the.
He had a touchdown.
Yeah, he did, and he looked pretty decent. And so, McVay in general was just going to use both of them. So
I think
you don't want to prey on injuries, but if Corum does go down,
that's the prime league-winning handcuff. Like you got to go and get him because the amount of workload that Corum gets. If he gets hurt, Corum's into that role and he's getting 20 plus carries a game. And I think that's trying to get, and help people understand, like when we get questions, like why would I roster that person? And like, why wouldn't I just have a second tight end? Or why wouldn't I have like a second quarterback? It's like, no, you want to have the league winning play. You want to have someone that you can put into your lineup, into your flex, and you then have 3 potential RB1s.
Yeah.
That's the league winning play. So if you see a Ramondre Stevenson, if you see Corum, if you see Tyler Algier, get them on your roster, sit them on your bench. Do not wait until the injury happens and then you get into a bidding war at waiver wire time. That's our PSA from the SCS. Go and
Yeah.
get these guys now.
For sure.
Shall we move into some Predicky
Tricky.
Wikis?
Let's get it, man.
Let's get some
Go.
Predicky Wikis. So, looking ahead, I mean, Friday's game, Thursday night football is pretty crap. I don't know who wants to start. Who wants to go
It's
first? Simo,
Miami.
it is
versus-
Miami,
yeah.
Buffalo. So, Sim, you're all over it. You can start us.
Not
Miami-
really, but
Who's
obviously,
winning?
yeah. Like
Who's winning?
you can't go against Mr. MVP himself, Josh
Nah.
Allen, can you?
Nah.
No, you can't do that. And I'm just praying as a Tyreek Hill owner that Tua figures it out. Mike Daniel figures it out because it's not looking good at all. Their defense is so bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
And
So
yeah,
bad.
so yeah, they're just so bad. And then on top of that, Buffalo's defense is really good. So they're going to come for Tua. They're just going to charge at him. Is he going to do Mr. Reliever A-Chain, your boy? Is he just going to dink it to him for fantasy wise? But I just don't think they can come any close to Buffalo, which is it's away as well.
So you're starting A-Chan. Are you starting Waddle?
See, that's the thing I
Sitting?
don't know because
He's banged up. He's been banged up
he's
this
sore. He's sore.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but I'm definitely starting Tyreek and A-Chain because
Yeah,
I don't want to be the guy that doesn't start Tyreek and then he just goes off.
correct.
Yeah.
Probably sitting Tua, probably sitting, if he can, sit Waddle. Buffalo, start them all. Like in terms of, when I say start them all,
Cook,
starting Josh.
yeah,
You're starting
Cook
Josh,
and
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you starting Dalton? If you've
He's
got
a
Dalton on
sneaky
your roster.
start. Him and Coleman.
Depends
I
on your
reckon,
situation,
if you
man.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coleman's a
possibly
good one
sneaky.
too.
Yeah. It's a
Like
sneaky
last
one,
week,
for sure.
all the receivers had a kind of a quiet day, but they just ran the ball the whole day. So
Same.
maybe the game script's different on this one.
Yeah.
Maybe not though, because like Miami is just gonna bow
Yeah.
down. I reckon they're no good.
All right. We'll flip it over to the next game, Atlanta. So we go to Monday morning, 3 a.m. Or yeah, it's a prime time, and I'm on holidays too. Jeez, holiday red zone.
No, that's
Yeah, that's nice.
Is
man.
Julie gonna
That's
let you?
good.
Is Julie gonna let you watch a bit of red zone? In are you gonna be in Vietnam first or Japan first, Ben?
I'll be
She
catching
will
my
not.
flight. I'll be catching my
Oh.
flight at some point.
Atlanta, Carolina. Who have you got?
I've got Atlanta in this game.
Yep.
I just think Carolina they've just been bad.
They're
Like
bad.
I feel sorry for Bryce Young. Like
Yeah.
last year, when he came in at the end of last year, he looked pretty good.
Mhm.
And now, at the start of this year, he's just gone back to the old Bryce
Yeah.
Young. And I just don't know. Like you'd think like over the summer and stuff, he would get some reps in and he'd be looking
Yeah.
good, and he gets a new wide receiver and whatnot. But yeah, it's shaky. So yeah, I wouldn't be starting Bryce.
Yeah.
But for the Panthers side, I'd definitely start Tet and Chuba. You get them going. You probably sit Hunter Renfrow from
Yeah.
Carolina. I know he had
Yeah.
a big week last week, but
You don't trust
think
it.
you don't
Anomaly.
trust that.
Anomaly. Yeah.
Yeah, and on the other side of the ball, you're starting Drake London. You're taking the punt. You're starting Drake London.
Yeah.
You're starting Bijan.
Yeah.
And I also like Cole Pitts.
Yep.
Unfortunately, like I know some
Oh
people.
my gosh.
Some
That's on
people are
camera.
not. Yeah, I'm saying it. I've got Cole Pitts.
That's
Yeah.
on camera.
You start him. You
Yeah.
start him, and even like a sneaky in deeper leagues, you start Tyler Algier as well. I reckon.
I think you can You can definitely put in a flex if you're desperate. Like you absolutely just need a body. Like
Yeah.
you can just hope that he falls into the end zone and he gets that they're up enough that they just need someone to spell Bijan, because I think that it even happened week 1 for Baltimore, right? Like it was a tight game, but Derek can't run at every single play, and
No,
neither
not
can
at all.
Bijan. No running back can run every single snap as the lead
Tough and
dog anymore. Yeah, ha 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 ha.
It's true. I'm just giving you facts. 27 touches. So.
Simo, back to you, my man.
Anyways, yeah.
Back to
So
you. Green Bay, Cleveland. Unless you have something
Green
on that
Bay.
game.
Did you have something to say about the Carolina OTL game?
Yeah, it was actually that Bijan played. This is how good fantasy is. Bijan played probably one of the best games I've seen him play, and then Tyler Algier got like 5 points less than him.
Yeah.
Or maybe there was something like
It's
that.
because
Yeah.
of the
And
touchdown.
I'm just like, fantasy football, man.
Fantasy football, man. It's sometimes
Why do I
you just,
play it? But I just love it.
we love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Green Bay are a lock surely to beat beat the Browns. Sim?
Oh,
Are you going against
surely.
it?
Especially if, no, I'm not even going to say, especially if the players. I reckon
Yeah.
Green Bay's defense is unreal. Like, wow, they're so
Yeah.
good. Like, Micah
Yeah.
Parsons does something so different to them.
Yeah.
Then you got Josh Jacobs just running the ball all day. Is he going to run it as well against Browns? I don't know.
Yeah.
But again, then you've got the other receivers. What I like about them is they don't just have one guy that they go. They've got everyone, so they're all on the same kind of level. And then Kraft just
Kraft is a smash start. I think you start Jordan Love if you've got him in leagues. I think you definitely start Jacobs if you've got him.
But the defense, that's where you're going to get your points.
Yeah, I think the defense. If you got the Green Bay D, you get him in your lineup.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
with the receivers, as you said, like you take a punt on any like Dobbs or Golden, start them. Just start them and see what happens. If you're projected to lose a matchup, take a punt, take a risk, and see what happens. I think on the
especially Dub, man, he looks good.
Cleveland side of the ball, I've sat Jerry Jeudy in a couple spots.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I've lost patience. I've sat him,
got him as the sit.
And particularly for this week, I'm sitting him. I think if you've got Quinshon Judkins in there running back, I'll start him and just see what happens and just hope that maybe something good happens. Like not expecting it, but just see what happens. But yeah, it's pretty gross, Cleveland side.
Yeah,
of the ball.
the tight end situation as well. The tight end situation for Cleveland is like we're starting to see they're slowly becoming like closer. Like Fannon's about to take over.
Yeah,
Njoku's
dead. All right,
so
Benny, we're going to talk about Simon's old team.
Which one?
Houston Texans taking on Jacksonville.
Yeah, this is an interesting game because Jacksonville 1-1, Houston are 0-2, which I was surprised when I was doing a little bit of research that they're 0-2. I forgot that they haven't won a game yet.
Yeah.
For me, you're starting BTJ, Nico, Etienne. Etienne's been a revelation this year. I tried all summer to get him off a bloke in our league, and he just pied me all summer.
You should change your name to Doug.
Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm probably never going to get him. Another one is Tootie Tootson.
Yeah,
I know.
He's a little sneaky start. Like he's getting better and better. They've drafted him for a reason. I know their new GM, the Jacksonville's GM, he's all about the analytics coming from the Rams, and I think he was high on Tootin for those analytics. So
the sarcophagus is opening.
Yeah,
the eye test. Tootin just looks good. Like as a player, like he moves quick. Yeah, he just looks good.
So I don't know. It probably turns more into 60-40.
Yeah.
Slowly, maybe 55-45, whatever it is, moving forward. I'll sit Travis Hunter.
I'm not starting him.
Got him.
I don't even have him anyway. I don't have him anyway, but I'm not starting him.
I've got him, but I'll sit him. Just like I don't know, like just at the moment, Jacksonville just all over the shop, right? Like coming out saying BTJ was injured, Trevor Lawrence pushing back on his coach. It just looks like he's lost the locker room already.
Yeah,
like they put it out his speech after the game, and like no one gave a shit at listening to him. So like I'm just like don't want anyone. Yeah, unless you're like BTJ or ETN on that side of the ball. Like I don't know if I want anyone else at the moment starting anyone else. So
De'Armond Brown looked good. Don't get me wrong, De'Armond Brown looked good, but I wouldn't start him confidently. Just you pick him up off the waiver, stash him on your bench. But it's not looking good for big boy T-Law.
Bring back Urban Meyer, in my opinion.
Yeah, not at all. Like Doug Peterson's probably maybe got more out of him at the moment, but I'm taking Houston in this game.
Yeah,
I don't think they can go 0-3.
Yeah.
That's how I just feel. D'Amico Ryan, I just think he's a very good coach, and I don't think he's gonna let them go 0-3. You guys can all have a laugh at me next week on this potty when they're probably 0-3. But
I'm with you.
I'm with you. I think they're going.
Don't forget either.
They don't forget anywhere, man. Anywhere.
I'm with you. I'm with you on.
I'm taking Houston this week to go kick off their season and get a win.
All right.
Even though they're underdogs, which
I thought
was a little bit weird. But
that is weird. Tim, we're going to talk about the two of the stud wide receivers without their stud Like, you can't, no, McCarthy's not a stud QB. 2 stud wide receivers without their starting quarterbacks. We've got the battle of Chase and JJ. We've got Cincinnati and Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm worried this is going to be a stinker, to be honest. on to watch anyways. And it's an early morning game, so I might be in my fourth REM cycle by then.
It'll be hidden. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know what to say about the receivers. I think it'll be mostly potentially a running game again, because they're just gonna they're gonna struggle with the throw in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon I'm gonna go Bengals, only because Browning, like, is actually half decent, where Wentz is just no good.
He's your least
That's the
favorite
only reason why I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't have good memories of him. I've trusted him for too long. He let me down for too long. But I think I don't have obviously the stats in front of me.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be a low scoring game.
Yeah. Jones is out, so we start Jordan Mason. We start Justin Jefferson because we have to. If you can sit TJ Hawkinson, I'd sit him because he's just been shit ass the first 2 weeks.
I don't know what's happened to him.
Yeah,
I saw his movement as well.
To be honest,
he's stinking it.
Yeah.
But we start.
T. Higgins, you'll sit.
You're gonna sit him?
Sit T. Higgins
if you can. If you can. Some blokes will be forced. Some blokes will be forced. Yeah.
I'm forced to play.
You're starting Jamie and you're starting Chase Brown. You have to.
Yeah, I think you have to start Chase Brown and just hope that he gets those little dinks, and maybe the receivers make space for him to run in. Maybe break off on a long run or something.
Yeah.
So but don't start anyone confidently that they're going to do well.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Benny, it's time for you to talk shit on my boys because they were shit out on the weekend.
I was hoping I was going to get the Pittsburgh Steelers. I was waiting for this.
Yeah,
you bloke.
Steelers and the Pats.
This is going to be another stinker game, I reckon, a little bit.
Yeah. Put all the shit games early.
Yeah, I actually got New England winning this game, unfortunately, for you.
Me too. No, me too.
God, I've got the Pats winning, man. Like,
depends what Boswell comes out.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm not really confident on either team, to be honest, if there's any other game. But look, you're starting Ramondre. Obviously, after what happened, we just spoke about Henderson before. You start him. You start Warren as well after we spoke about Calvin.
Yeah,
Johnson.
He's done.
Dead. So just don't forget it. Don't even think about starting him. Start Drake May, and then you got a bit of caution on DK. Like at the moment, I don't think A-Rod and him are on the same level.
Yeah.
So you probably need to allow him a few more weeks. So a sneaky start for me is Kayshon Boutte.
Yeah, Boutte. Start him.
Boot man.
Put him in.
Start him.
Put him in.
It seems like he's getting a fair bit more targets over Diggs and what's his
Pop Douglas.
Pop Douglas. I think he only got 1 on the weekend or something. 2 anyway. But that's where I'm at. Unfortunately, Postman, I think you are going to cop 2 L's in a row.
That's fair. They were the only team to cost me on the weekend. I nearly picked the whole slate. And,
I know. I
went 15-1. It was a heartbreaker, man. It was a heartbreaker. So
be your own people, man. I told you.
By my own people, I know, man. But I'm tipping a bounce back from Pittsburgh this week. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it with caution, man. I'm doing it with caution.
That's hilarious.
All right.
Division winners, you said.
Yeah, I did say that,
you
man.
Did say.
Retracting that statement now. I think
wow, you can't do that.
We're cooked. I think we're cooked. Rams versus Philly. So we've got 2 teams that want to run the ball. Yeah, it's going to be good.
Yeah, but I think you could see an upset here, and I hope so. So we can see Hurts throw the ball. Hurts is doing my head in as well, so won't get into that. But I reckon, obviously, what's his name? Puka Nacua.
Yeah.
Strong start.
Strong start from Pooks. Yeah.
He's up there. Puka, strong start.
Devontae was okay on the weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, he was pretty good. So I'd start him too. And then the other one, I would start easily, Saquon Barkley. It doesn't matter what run defense he's coming up against at the moment.
Every week.
Yeah. Pencil him in every week. And you pencil in Jalen, even though you said you don't. Yeah, he's doing your head in. And
what do you guys do with AJB? Do you know what I mean? Like,
you've got to start him. Like,
you have to. My gosh, you know what you're going to get.
Let me throw
It was
one at
just-
you. Let me throw one at you. Right. So you've gone running back heavy. You've got a pretty decent roster, and your decision comes down to whether you start AJ Brown or Quentin Johnson.
Don't give
Don't
me
say
that.
that.
Don't give me
do
that.
Like just for this week.
Just for this week. Just this week. So that just for clarity, Chargers
Who
are
they
playing
playing again?
Denver. Chargers are playing Denver.
Nah, I'll go Arthur Juan.
Sertan's going to go to Lad McConkey. He's not going to Quentin.
You don't reckon he might go to Keenan?
I reckon he'll go to Quentin.
Or he might go to Keenan, but he's not going to go to Quentin. He's not going to Quentin.
Yeah, look.
Is Quentin, he's an outside receiver, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Patrick, is he a slot receiver?
Yeah,
He
he goes
takes your
wherever.
main guy.
Yeah, he goes
He
to the
just
main
takes
guy.
whoever.
He'll go to Lad.
Whoever
I think he goes to Lad.
Yeah.
That's my
main
take
guy.
on it. That's a call. So anyway,
That's a big call. That's a big call because it's AJB, right? So
yeah.
every week it's like there's probably about 10 wide receivers you think you plug every week, and AJB is in that conversation. But obviously at the moment with Jalen Hurts just being
He can't throw. I'm saying it. Say it on camera. He can't throw.
So what you need is the Rams to get a lead maybe, and then maybe we see Hurts come out throwing.
But at the moment it's not looking like that. Like their O line's too good. It's the same story every week. So
I'm sitting
until someone beats them. They can't complain. Maybe the tush push gets looked at a bit because it's been in the news a bit. So maybe like refs are starting to like pick up on a few things like because they're cheating. So I'm just joking.
I'm gonna sit Slim. Slim stays on the bench. Slim Reaper on the bench.
Yeah, I've got him.
Okay.
Him as a sit, and same as Dallas got it. Like I know he missed last week, so it just depends what happens to him this week. To be honest. So.
Another stinky game, Benny. Well, this is an easy one to call.
Here we go.
Jets versus dog. Man, he's straight up dog. Like he's my guy.
He actually is.
He's genuinely
crazy.
like.
He's so
I'm a
good.
Steelers man, but God, I get so jacked up to watch the Bucks right now. Oh, he's a dog.
Yeah. He's so
and Jets might be without Fields. So who comes in?
He's in concussion protocol.
Tyrod Taylor is a starter for the Jets. If he misses.
It's an older version of Justin.
He's like a sneaky caution. He's not a sneaky start. He's a sneaky caution in those like two QB leagues, like super flex. Like if you're desperate, you chuck Tyrod Taylor in and you hope he gets you, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 points.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You're sitting Braylon Allen, I reckon. They just haven't really been getting going, obviously. Their run, like last week, obviously they played Buff, so it's a little bit different. So, you could start Brees.
Start Brees. I think you start Brees with confidence because they'll start
Start Baker, obviously. And my boy Bookies, which I mentioned early days too. He's been looking good, man. He's looking very good.
Just on that, a few people say that they've mentioned Bookies. So I think Steve said it every podcast.
I don't think so about that.
He's the only one that said it, so it's all good.
But you start Bookies, start Bucky. Bucky's looking good as well. And then I think also you get Big Mike in. Like he's probably your flex.
You have to.
Wide receiver 2 flex kind of play.
Yeah.
And then Garrett Wilson, you get that man in.
Yeah.
And you just hope that Tyro and him click and he gets going a little bit. So he's a good talent. So it's kind of like I don't really want to sit him.
I think they'll game plan something up for Brees and him to get going and know that like it's not going to be like a real flashy game plan. They've just got to get the ball in the hands of those two guys and then hope that they can. And they'll be behind, so they'll be chasing the game. So I don't mind that. I hate throwing this game to Simon right now.
Who is it? Oh yeah, nice. All right, cool.
The Colts versus Tennessee.
I'll take over from here.
Why?
Nah, I'll be fair, and you guys will agree that Colts will win.
Yes.
That's fair.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. The biggest disappointment for me so far in fantasy has been Calvin Ridley.
Yep.
I
saw it coming.
Yeah. And I should have seen that coming. I like Cam Ward, but unfortunately the rookie RB thing is rookie quarterback thing is a real thing. So really struggling. Him and Ayamana, I don't know how to say his name, but he's a good player.
Ayamanor.
Yeah, he's a good player, and he's now starting to like. They're having the same amount of targets or target shares about the same.
Throw across his body across the field into the end zone was nuts. That was really cool.
Yeah. And he trusts him. He trusts the receiver. But yeah, then on the other side of the ball, it's pick your poison, isn't it? It's pick your poison.
You start them all, don't you? You start them all. Maybe not downs, but you start them all.
You want to stop the run. You want to stop the run. That's okay. Tyler Warren's open. You know what I mean? So
Pitsy Witsy, man. Pitsy Witsy.
Yeah.
Tennessee's defense isn't that bad, so
it's not that bad, but
it's not.
We're elite, so
you starting Pollard?
No, I agree. I do agree. The run defense is very good.
Yeah, you starting Pollard.
Simmons
what's happening there?
You start Pollard. Have to.
Yeah. Man, J.K. Dobbins kind of played well against us.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know if that's because Latu was out. Was he that much of a difference? I'm not sure. But yeah, Tre'Davious Ward comes back, so that's also why I'm not too fine on Ridley.
I think I think with Pollard is like if they're behind and they need to pass the ball, the fact that he'll remain on the field. So
and he's the bell player.
True.
You got to keep him on there because he'll get 3-4 catches maybe. Let's say 3 with confidence, and then all the rushing work. So
then
you start him.
No, I'm excited. We could go 3-0. Potentially, if Houston go 0-3, that's huge because they're our biggest competitor.
Yeah.
In that division.
And then Tennessee will be 0-3. And then the Jags.
And then the others are Jags.
And the Jags could be 1-2.
Because let's be honest, that division is no good. It's
your division to lose, to be honest.
We
love it. Nah, it's early days. So anyways, we'll move on to the next one.
Vegas versus the Commanders, Benny.
This is a tough one after us having to endure Vegas on yesterday. Was it yesterday we had to watch that game?
Yesterday it was
like the stats on Geno, did you see that? It was like he's the last attempts.
I never really rated him, to be honest.
And so to be honest, like you're sitting Geno, Genty, I think you start him, but it's not with confidence at the moment. I'm not really confident in starting him at all. And then Jacoby Myers, if you have to have him as flex play, you chuck him in.
Play him. Yeah.
You play him, but that's really it, to be honest. And then on the other side of the ball, you keep playing Jaden Daniels. He's just...
Yeah. You start Bowers though, right?
Yeah,
you start Bowers. Sorry, I missed that. You definitely start. Yeah, that's... Yeah. He's like your like plug and play tight end that we're talking about.
Sorry,
like
I just
want to get him in. No. Listeners,
Benny
don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. But yeah, you get Bowers in, and then you start Jaden Daniels. The running back room, I don't know, like what you do. Like you probably start Bill if you really need to, but
you start Bill. But that's probably you just take.
You just got to be a believer.
And I think
be a believer.
I think Debo, you start Debo. The only thing that we need to watch is Jaden Daniels, and it looks like he's going to play at the moment. But if he doesn't play, they do have a pretty not like he's obviously not at the caliber, but they've got Mariota.
Yeah.
So, Superflex leagues, you'd start him if he plays. Superflex leagues, you start him just purely based off the rushing upside.
Yeah. And like we mentioned before, if you need a tight end, start Zachary.
Yeah.
As well. So
if Jaden plays for
sitting Scary Terry at the moment. I sat him on the weekend.
I'm a bit disappointed in Scary this year, the start of the year. He finished as WR7 last year. But just, it's happened the last few years. Like, look at Brandon Ayuk last year. They hold out. The guys that hold out for money, they always start very slow.
Yeah.
I don't know. There could be someone out there smacking the comments saying, no, but this guy, you forgot about this guy. He started well. But I'm just saying off the top of my head, Brandon Ayuk last year started slow, missed a lot of the off-season. And then same now, Scary, missed a lot of the off-season. He's starting slow. So
love it. All right, we're into the late window. Denver versus the Chargers, son.
Yep, I'll go with because I don't want to get shot. I'll go with Chargers.
Yes.
Justin.
I
don't want to get shot. So, but no, in all seriousness, definitely Chargers. Obviously, this is going to be a good game in my opinion. Two very good quarterbacks. Top 20 Herbert and then Bo Nix. I don't know if I'm starting. I don't know if I'm starting Hampton. Is that bad?
Nah, I'm in the
Is
same.
that
I'm in the
bad?
same boat. It's like if you have to start him, he's like a caution start.
Yeah.
He's not like a
Yeah,
confident start.
Nah.
If you got no offense, if you're running like Hampton, Caleb Johnson, and bloody, I don't know,
you have to. Yeah, you have
Training
to.
on.
Saquon Barkley,
Yeah.
to start, you've
Yeah.
unfortunately got to start Hampton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Where
then
you drafted him, you probably have to start him. Sorry.
Yeah,
yeah,
Go on.
which sucks. No, which sucks because he's not
yeah,
at the moment what he was meant to
Yeah.
be.
yeah.
The strong starts are Lad. Actually, that's thinking about it. Patrick Surtan's a good. Whoever Surtan goes to,
But there's three of them. That's the
he's
thing.
gonna be bad.
There's gonna be two of them that get off the chain. So you probably start all
Yeah.
three of them with confidence. Hey, like,
Yeah,
'cause you
that's
just
right. And then
and if you get done by Sertan, you get done by Sertan. That's just the way.
Yeah,
It's just what happens, man.
you have to. You just have to cop
He's
it.
kind of like
I don't know.
Jael.
PS2.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm starting J.K. Dobbins with confidence because of Chargers run D, but Khalil
Yep.
Mack is out, so I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to his arm. He was in a sling. So
It's the same as Hampton for me. I reckon I agree with that call. He's cautionary
Yeah.
start.
and then Cortland Sutton hopefully bounce back, so you start him. Troy Franklin, depending on your need, I think just do it. 9
Get him in,
targets,
man.
get him in. Yeah,
Get him in the
like,
flex, flexy wexy.
What's the coach's name?
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton loves him. So
Yeah.
and Bo Nix is finding him all the time. Ingram not starting. Will Disley, I don't even need to get into that. And then that's that's it for that one. I reckon, yeah, Chargers.
Yeah, love
Yeah.
it. I agree. I feel like Benny's getting all the easy ones at the moment. New Orleans versus Seattle.
I'm getting all the crap ones at the moment. Simmons got a hot game. I'm definitely not getting Baltimore Detroit. I know that for a fact.
I'll give it to you.
No,
You're
I don't
gonna
want it.
you can have one.
I don't want it.
But you got to go through this one first. You got to earn it.
I've got Seattle winning this one. New Orleans are poop.
Garbage.
To be honest,
Yeah.
they're no good. I'll start Darnold, Jason, Walker. Walker looked good last week, even though I still think it's probably a timeshare a little bit, that backfield. But Walker is definitely the better back overall. Let's be honest, but it's probably be a little bit of a timeshare. You start AK and you start the man Juwan Johnson. You start him. He's gone 15.6 and 15.9 the last 2 weeks. So you get him in.
He's a stud.
So the other ones I'm not really confident about is Rashid Shaheed, and then Cooper Kupp. He's still getting targets, but he's just not really giving you the big kind of plays or the volume that you need from a wide receiver. As you can see, I mentioned last week in our group chat, really like Jason this year.
Yeah,
he's looking real good. So yeah, I think out of this game, he's the big name.
He's a smash.
Yeah, he's
he could be
He
would be genuine, like go off and be wide receiver one this week.
And
he's one I regret.
And Darnold, I think Darnold, if you're picking off waivers, need a QB in redraft, or I know Jason took him off waivers recently in the last 10 minutes or something, but
the waiver guru.
Yeah, waiver guru. You chuck Darnold in as well. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Benching Olave?
He's a
caution.
He's a caution. I don't think you bench him. You get him in for your flex, but it's not like a confident play.
Yeah.
Same with Charbonnet. Like if you have to run an RB, you chuck him in. Like he didn't look great on the weekend, but they're still probably going to use him a little bit.
If he's in your top 2 wide receivers, your team's hot garbage. So you need to go on the trade. You need to start trading. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what Uncle Buff's giving you some advice right there.
I like that.
Dallas, Chicago. Tim.
This game. I reckon Dallas will win this one, but I think it'll be a high-scoring game because both defense. Well, Giants put 37 on them, so that's why I actually think Caleb will do some work on them. But with the strong starts for me on this one are Pickens and Lamb. That's they've got Jalen Johnson is out for the rest of the year, and then they got other cornerback, which is Tyreek Stevenson, and opposing quarterbacks. I saw this stat have 158 passer rating when they target him. So
that
just means
that's like a perfect passer rating.
Yeah, and then that just means so either I'm assuming CD will get him, and then Pickens will get. I don't even know who he's going to get. The third stringer. So I think it's going to be
salesman off the street. Yeah,
they're just going to just throw it to those two, and then you also got strong start Jake Ferguson. I think they'll do their work in the air this week.
I think you still
shout out to Javonte Williams. He's a guy.
Yeah, you still start him if you have to. Rome, we're starting Rome.
Yeah, you start Rome. What do you do with Luther? Like, what's happening with Luther?
I love what's happening with Luther, to be honest. We'll get into it because,
him and Colson Loveland, like the same thing. Like, they took Loveland in the first round, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand that one. No, they took him. I think, and I don't understand why they're not using him.
Ben Johnson's been Yoda.
I don't want to say it's just a rookie. I don't want to say it's just a rookie because Tyler Warren's like getting used.
Ben Johnson's been Yoda, man. He's coming in and setting standards, and he's saying to the boys, like, hey, if you want to be in this shit, you need to take it. You need to and I think it's cool what he's doing. I think it's just going to take time to see those young guys.
And I'm not. Sorry.
No. I'm just saying it's just going to take time for them to like if you look at what Rome knows what it takes to be an NFL wide receiver now. So I think he's come in, had his like a first full off season after having an experiencing what the NFL's about. And I think Luther and Colson are going to take a little bit of time just to understand that. And I don't think Ben Johnson's in the habit of where he's come from at Detroit and where guys have had to earn playing time. They earn it. Like, look what they did with Jameson Williams, right?
That's true.
I think that in redraft you can, not that you want to just completely fling them and abandon them, but I don't think you're going to see much out of them until maybe the back end of the year.
Yeah. But the flip side was Laporta was good in his first year under Ben Johnson. So it's just why I didn't understand the Loveland thing. It's just a bit weird, the Loveland thing. And then, DJM, that's another thing.
Bench him.
He's just,
I'm
it's not
him.
A confidence one, that one.
It's not because you just said, Simon, you said, the Giants put up 37, the Detroit Lions put up 52 on the Bears. So it's definitely going to be high scoring. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be a good fantasy game.
Can't wait.
Oh, yeah, football.
Ben Johnson's offense we knew was going to take time. It took Detroit, they were bad in their first year with him.
Yeah.
So
the Manning cast was really cool to see, the Manning boys break down what Caleb has to do pre-snap. And it's go and look up that clip. If, people listening, go and look up that clip of Eli and Peyton breaking down what Caleb has to do pre-snap based off of Johnson's offense. And yes, he's thinking he's not my favorite quarterback in all, but
no.
I think you understand that this is, it's really intricate, the shit that he's trying to implement. And it's, it's going to be hard, but it's going to take time.
Yeah.
All right. The
next game.
We'll start Swift too. Arizona and San Fran. Benny.
Is that me?
Two 2-0 teams. You get two 2-0 teams here.
Yeah. Well, Kyler hasn't really been looking great. He's serviceable, and the issue with that it segues into Marvin Harrison for me. Same thing, hasn't really been so great to start the year either. I think you start Trey McBride, get him going. I know Trey Benson is also getting a little bit more work now as well. They're trying to mix him in a little bit more in the offense. So I don't know. It's in the deeper leagues, you could probably start Trey Benson, to be honest, as well. And then on the other side of the ball, Mac Jones doing God's work, isn't he, at the moment?
How crazy is it that they were meant to draft him, or not meant to, but they chose Trey Lance over him, and then he's just come back to them and he's just slotted in like it's nothing.
Yeah. He's just slotted in. So get him in, get Kittle going, start the God running back CMC as well. Yeah, Ricky Purcell. I'm a bit cautious on Ricky. I know you're a big fan of the buffness, but a bit cautious on him. Juwan, come back in again. He's starting to get his work going again. But yeah, look, out of this really, it's CMC is probably the big name out of this whole game, and you get him starting with confidence. They're relieving him a little bit of work with bringing Brian Robertson in to give him a bit of a rest. But apart from that, he's a very smash start, and he's getting most of the work going.
Yeah.
Cards defense have been pretty decent. especially last week, they were pretty decent. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, not sure. This one could go either way.
Yeah, for me, I don't.
San Fran.
I've got San Fran to win, only purely because of, I guess, the offense and Kyle Shanahan and stuff like
Which
that.
is crazy because it's
well, yeah, the Cards is like, yeah, Cards defense. I agree they're good, but I just don't really trust
Offense is
Kyler
so
Murray
bad.
and the offense
Yeah.
at the moment
Yeah.
to
It's bad.
against a team that's like with Kyle Shanahan and CMC and
Yeah.
Kittle and whatnot. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
I think Kittle's still injured. I think he might be still
he?
injured.
He's
Yeah, I'm
injured.
pretty sure.
I think he's like they're trying to get
I
him
think-
back, but I think he probably like is a chance to miss. But even if he's not, like
Okay.
I think as you said, it's
Huh.
like you start Jennings and you
start Jennings for sure, and you start
Jennings
CMC,
and
and
you
you
start
get
CMC, and if Kittle's out, then you start Houston. But I think he was supposed to be out for 3 to 5, but I think he does all this like natural health yoga shit that just gets him like up and about. He's just like another.
And that just heals your hamstring by 3 weeks, does it?
He aligns the
That's unreal.
chakras. He aligns the
Might have to
chakras.
try.
Have you
Yeah.
seen
Might
his
have to
like
start doing that.
you see what he does every week? He like benches or he squats as heavy as he can, just one squat, one rep, and then he moves on to something else.
And he's done.
Goes in,
Moves on with his day.
Squats, moves on. It's like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's real different. Sim, you get 0-2 teams to finish.
Yeah, which is weird because Chiefs 0-2. Who would have thought? It's hard without the refs. It's hard. It's hard.
I called them being 0-2 last week, though. I called them. I said they were going to lose to the Eagles, but yeah. Good. Yeah.
But that was a decent game. I didn't mind it. That at the end, Kelsey dropped that. Gosh, why did he drop that? I don't even want to blame Mahomes. I think he should have caught that. And then Chris Jones talking crap at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But then you're losing, so like, why?
What are you doing?
What are you talking about? He's like, you've thrown 100 yards. He's like, I beat you. What are you talking about? So, but I think they bounce back here.
Yeah.
There's no way they lose to Giants. If they lose to Giants, that's done. It's
Hell's
over.
frozen over.
All
It's
over.
done. Dynasty
I
finished. Kingdom done.
I think Worthy maybe comes back.
Yeah, there's a chance.
This week. There's a chance. Their running game is terrible. Mahomes is their leading rusher, I'm pretty sure. I think I saw that.
He is.
Don't quote
He
me,
is.
but I'm pretty sure I saw it, which
You're
is
right. You're right.
embarrassing.
That's ridiculous.
Are you starting Kelsey with confidence? No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
I think you
And
just
then the
start him.
other side
You
of the
don't
ball-
with confidence. Not with confidence. You start
Not
him.
with confidence.
Yeah.
Because in one of my teams, I have a bit of Tyler Warren. I've got to choose between Tyler Warren and Kelsey. It's just like.
Isn't Tyler Warren on your taxi squad though?
And then, anyways, so we'll move on. And then, Neighbors, strong start, and then, what's his name? Wandale Robinson. I would start him.
Yeah, you start.
Yeah,
Wandale.
I would start him.
He's
You
coming.
start Scatterbo.
Scatterbo.
Not
Bo?
really. No, I'm not against Chiefs.
Yeah.
Are they going to be down most of the time? I mean, I think that's how it's meant to be.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think Patrick Mahomes you start as well.
Yeah.
But once Rashee Rice comes back, it's going to be a different
looking team.
What's happening with Thornton? Are you starting in your deeper leagues or not? You keeping him on your bench? I know he's like he was probably a waiver pickup this week for a few
He's
people
more of
as well.
like
a big play. He's a big play.
Yeah, he's
obviously.
a big play guy. He's a big play guy.
Stash him, and if you're desperate, maybe you play him. Like I made the call last week that someone's got to get the catches. Like I think you start Hollywood Brown if you need to.
Yeah,
but and that's probably a safer play because he's gonna be in the slot. He's gonna get some catches. But Thornton's the high upside smash. Like he could go for 70 yards. Like he could literally have 2 catches, 70 yards, and a ton. And
or he could have nothing. There's no middle. There's no middle.
It's been all bust.
Yeah. And then this one, I'm looking forward to this.
What's this on?
It's for you. It's not me.
Benny, you get to finish and bring us home with Monday Night Football, and I've given you the honor of talking about you.
And I'll give you the honor of not talking while you're talking.
Gosh. Big game, this one, isn't it? 2 powerhouses going up against each other. I feel like Baltimore have got the hardest run to start the year. Maybe ever, I think, in the history of the NFL.
I'm trying my best not to talk.
Might be the hardest start in NFL history, I think, since the inception in like 1890 or whatever it is. But
yep.
Nah, for me, I'm going to back my boys, obviously, Baltimore in to get this win. such a hard game. If you guys said Detroit, okay, fair enough. You say Detroit, like it's one of those games. So to start for me, Lamar, you're definitely starting Lamar. He just broke a record, I think, recently this week, which we haven't really touched
he did
on, which
surpass
is fine,
Aaron Rodgers.
which is pretty nice, I guess.
You should touch on that because it's like he's unreal.
Yeah, he's now
hated, but
just.
he's unreal.
I know. I know. We've always said this, and Buff, you hate me talking about Lamar, but
He's a choker, but we won't.
yeah, he's a choker and fine. Like we can admit that, but I just think he's in that
That's it.
echelon now of QBs, and he just needs a Super Bowl, to be honest. So we can all shut up.
Why?
I
hope he never gets one.
I hope he gets it. I hope he gets it. He deserves it. Anyway, moving on. You start Zay Flowers. I think Lamar's been peppering him the last 2 weeks, and he's looked good. Apart from Lamar, like obviously feeding him, he's actually looked good as a wide receiver in general.
Yeah.
Like his separation and stuff's looking really good. So, you start him, you start Gibbs, you start Sun God. You probably get Jamo in like your flex spot. Like, he just doesn't get enough targets. Like he's a big play once again. He only had two catches on the week last week. One was.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's not bad. Yeah.
2 touches.
Yeah.
Still got it a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I
Hands.
think he's got great hands, and you could see in the first week you got onto that ball from Lamar and got that.
That was all him. That was all him.
That was all Hopkins.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the one I'm like, you're not confident probably starting either defense. Maybe you start obviously Derrick Henry. I haven't touched on him.
Yeah.
You probably get Derrick Henry in as well. He's not one that you probably sit. Defense wise, if you look in one of those leagues, you play defense. I think you'd probably try to pick up one off the waivers. Yeah, get a streamer in for this week. But yeah,
don't drop the Ravens.
Nah,
as you said, like I actually looked ahead to next week, and you do have a very difficult start to the season because you got the Chiefs next week.
Yeah, correct.
So
yeah, it's not easy to start.
It's actually tough 4. It's actually tough 4 games.
They're cheating. The NFL want us to lose here. They don't want Lamar to get his shit.
Man, listen to it, man.
Nah, but to be honest,
yeah.
I know.
I agree with all you takes there. Start sit. I agree with you. Start sit. Who's going to win? You think you said the Ravens?
I'd say the Ravens, but that's just me. Yeah, like I don't know. I'm more worried being a Ravens fan of John Harbaugh, to be honest. His play calling at times is just, especially after the first week, it's probably bad. And we just love giving away a lead. You saw that week 1. If we didn't play the Browns last week, I tell you, we could have lost. Yeah. So, yeah.
I'm going to zag. I'm going to go the Lions.
Yeah, of course you are. Like, of course.
I just think, again, it's
North
weird.
Brethren.
They've just come out and scored 52 points, and it's like,
yeah.
And again, like I don't know why. Like it's just even just looking at the tipping on Sleeper there, 66% of people are tipping Baltimore. But if you look at everywhere else, like it's just favoritism to Baltimore is just huge this week. And I don't know. I feel like Detroit is still a good football team. You got to put respect where it's due, and I think they're capable of an upset. And I think it's more of a coin flip game. Like maybe. Let's go 55-45 Baltimore favor. I feel like it's a closer game than what other people are giving credit to. And I'll actually give you credit, Benny, because you didn't make it into a Baltimore suckfest. Wow. You were all right.
I'm a realist.
You were.
Even our defense isn't great. And I know like boys are like, oh, your defense, it's like, but if you actually watch the game, it's not elite. Our defense is not elite. It's not elite.
You got some elite players that come up big when you need to. You got Cole Hamilton that comes up when he needs to, and
JR, like he was a healthy scratch on the weekend. Yeah. Obviously, apparently he's just getting used to the defense and all that kind of stuff. So, you're right. I wouldn't get mad at anyone picking Detroit because Detroit are a high-powered offense, and they're looking good too.
Yeah, I love it. Well, that's our week action, boys. Our week
We're
of
done.
action. We're finished with the slate. We've
that.
gone through it all. I guess really just leaves us like we've clocked up an hour 10 here, and then it's
Sorry
almost
about that.
time. It's almost time.
Yeah,
for,
sorry,
no,
boys.
it's been fantastic. This is the stuff. This is the great. This is where help people get home and commute on their way home. So I guess just plugging the Creator League, the Snapchat Society Creator League, which we saw the Buff took his first loss this week, which is disappointing. But
I still need to win in that league. I think I don't know if I won.
And the listener league, we're sitting 2-0.
So listener league,
yeah,
it'd be pretty disappointing if you haven't got a win yet. But
yeah, look, that's why I don't listen to anything I say because I'm 0-2 in that league.
Yeah, I'm 0-2 as well. Don't listen to us.
That's all right, man. I won't belt to ass on your cousin, man. I did it.
Even Tommy's 0-2 in that league.
Oh, the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait for the GOATSLAYER to slay the GOAT, man. That's what we need. We'll be back. I think we've got an episode lined up for Saturday. Benny, best of wishes on your travels abroad, my man.
Appreciate it.
Hope you have the best time.
Thanks, boys.
And Sim will be coming. He's come on the show. He's done well in his first time, his debut episode. It's great to have you on. No doubt we'll have you back on at some point. And yeah, thick skin this weekend when boys come for you in the comments. All right, that's my
no problem. My skin is very thick. Shout out to my Colts people, brothers and sisters. You guys deserve this. You guys deserve this start.
Okay, that's enough. Let's cut this.
Yeah, the last thing, if you're still using keep trade cut calculator, grow up. That's about it.
Yeah.
Go have a big long sip of rakia and get some air on your chest and grow up. I think we ended here. Thanks, boys. Take it easy.
Good one, Buff.
See you later.
See you later.